there's a lot of games I don't play. And then like I'm a very reactive person, and I might not react the way that she might be thinking. So I'm not willing to try certain things. Like, don't blindfold me. I won't you can't handcuff me either. I'll handcuff you, but don't handcuff me. You know,
Hmm.
like that's just how I work.
Okay.
I'm sorry to like kind of take the fun out of it, ladies.
No,
Y'all could,
Not really taking the fun out of it, but I feel like
you gotta let loose.
I don't want to say it's a double standard because I understand the difference, but it's just like, damn, like women need the same kind of fun. Like,
That
don't
y'all
be
want,
boring
yeah.
and be like, well, you can't handcuff me. I'm not doing that. Y'all don't want to do nothing.
well, you need to find another partner, ma'am. There's only one dominant in my bedroom.
But it's not about that. But it is about making the experience pleasurable for both parties. Now, come on now.
Listen,
Is it not?
This is a true story.
Is it not?
True story.
But see, you ain't answering. Is it not?
It's not. There's variables.
Oh, so just for you?
That's not what I'm saying. I
Okay.
said there's variables. My girl was riding me not too long ago. Let's give it about 2 months ago. I don't know what the fuck got in her head, but she slapped the shit out of me.
Oh, yes.
No.
My girl, shout out.
She slapped she
Shout
slapped,
out.
and there was no longer sex. Like this was about to be a fight. Like I was saying, don't you ever? And you're like matter of fact, get off. Like I'm not even into this. Dick down, like thumbs down. I don't do certain things. Like a little kink, I like that. But that aggressive, like when you think that you're gonna dominate me, like I just have too much toxic masculinity that's going
I'm
to
glad you said toxic though.
because I'm not gonna allow it. I just can't allow it. That's just not in me. So like handcuffing me, I don't even trust. I don't trust you like that. Like especially like, and I know what I be doing, so I know that you're not gonna get your get back at this moment. Like
I feel like female dominance in the bedroom isn't like necessarily to emasculate a man. Like
At all.
well, I like I like when a woman takes control of certain things, but dominate and control is different, right? Like if she pushes me on the bed and she like pulls my pants off and starts riding me, that's her.
They only want it for like 2 or 3 minutes.
You know you try to get over. You think first of all, listen, I've been having sex for a long time. You can't use sex as a weakness and an advantage point for you. It doesn't work that way. So no.
I don't know. I'll say this. I'll say that I feel like oftentimes men say, yeah, I want a woman to take control. I want a woman to do X, Y, and Z. But really, y'all just only want that for like 3 minutes.
So
Like, no, but it's like, don't say you want a woman to like control the situation and like take you. Just say you want like 2 or 3 minutes of like a woman doing that
give me a moment.
a moment, because women digest that as like, oh, you want me to take charge this time, or because that's what you enjoy. So I just think it's a mixed message.
no, I think that y'all just trying to take an inch and go a mile.
No, if you say, yo, I want you to take charge, it's different. I want you to initiate. Okay, cool, initiate. But you can't
like that
say,
word.
right, but that's just initiating. But taking charge is something totally different.
But like taking charge is cool with me, but it's like it got to be like a flip flop. Like I'm not okay with a woman taking charge the entire time. Like at some point in time, I'm gonna switch this shit
Why?
because that doesn't turn me on. Like it turns me on initially, but after a while, it's like okay, like me feeling dominated doesn't get me off.
Do you think that's
I
like,
get
typical
off. I think that's
men? Like,
it should be like no, and most men I would say yes.
I don't think so.
You don't know. So
You said most. You said
I don't
most
know. That's
men,
why
but-
honestly, I don't know. That's why I'm asking. Like,
I mean,
from a man's perspective.
what I'm saying is, man,
This is why we want to fight. And he calls me abusive, but this is why.
but what I'm trying to say is, most men they enjoy to feel it for a momentary, like how y'all were saying. But I don't think, I don't be. I mean, I never heard stories, and men talk all the time about their sex life with their homies. I
That's
never
the problem.
I never heard. That's the great thing because that's how y'all was able to cheat better. Now it's not happening, but that's a different topic.
Well, y'all be loving the gossip.
Yeah, yo, listen, you
Ken.
gotta have a credit report and a status report on everybody and everything. But anyways, yeah, I don't think guys like. I might like it in the beginning, initiate it like Erin said, boom, and then even if I take control, boom, 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 and then she's like, yeah, she takes control again for another moment. I'm cool with the flip flop, but you're not about to just rock this whole thing. Like, nah, it's not gonna work. The only way it's gonna happen is if I was to nut fast. It was like, all right, you got that one.
Yeah, I just fucked him.
I'd be like, yo.
Dirty slut.
Yeah. But like, see, I'm a competitor, so I'm like, nah. We gonna run it back. We gotta run it back.
I mean, fair enough. Like I can accept what you're saying.
Healthy
but
competition.
How would you feel if every time you had sex, or not every time, but oftentimes you had sex with your man or woman, and you was the dominant one?
That's what you're doing.
No, it's not what I'm doing. What the fuck you said often?
No, because you
No,
said
but you said most of the time.
you want to dominate the situation. That's what you
Even
just
if
said.
she
Oh no, that's
initiates
not.
it,
That,
or-
I get that, but what I didn't ask that question. My question was.
He said he could balance it out.
Yeah,
He
what-
let you get yours in the beginning, then he takes it
No, what Rico is saying is like he wants initiation from a woman. I think
Sometimes. But what I'm asking is, how would you feel about a man that you were the dominant person in the bedroom often? Would you feel like he's a man? Would you feel the same attraction? Would you get off on that?
yeah, and I'll tell and this is the only reason because
You the homie?
no, nigga. What I'm saying is that
Nigga.
She had to throw that in. 'Cause
All right.
Stop playing with her.
I think it's because sometimes like women want to express their sexuality with that man, but oftentimes whatever what situation the man creates, the woman can't express that. You know, I think you should be doing something that the man is comfortable with, but it's like maybe she want to open up something new that you may not know that you like. And I'm not talking about nothing crazy, but just, you know, maybe you like your scalp fingered or rubbed or something. I don't
scalp
know.
fingered?
Massage. Yeah, I
was
couldn't
about
think of
to
the
say,
name.
That was very
Finger my
easy to
scalp.
say.
I'm just saying, no, but I'm just saying,
That feels good.
you may never know, like,
It does.
having your head massaged at the same time and being, like, rode at the same time. Like, it feels good, like, just the tandem of the actions, you know? So I'm just saying, like, I think it makes sense sometimes to give women the opportunity to dominate a situation. Maybe not the whole time, fine, whatever.
Yeah.
And I understand what you said about that, but I don't know. A lot of times they be like, man, I want to be dominated sometimes. No, you just want 2 or 3 minutes. Like,
Yeah. No, I agree, but I think that if a man was to be dominated by his partner in the bedroom, specifically speaking on a heterosexual relationship, a woman's gonna look at him different. Like if a woman is constantly dominating that man every time they have sex, I feel like she talks to him crazy. Like when they not having sex,
I get what he's saying though.
when they don't have sex, she tell him shut up. I'm like, oh, that's how your girl talk to you, bro? Yeah, man.
Like, come upstairs. I want to
Hey,
fuck.
you know what I'm saying?
Like,
I don't. But, like, wait.
You ain't going out tonight. Like that's like.
No, wait. Is there something wrong with that?
no. I mean, not
Not that one,
necessarily, but
I'm like,
but just like
It's the energy
yeah,
behind
it's the
it.
energy.
Hey,
It's
hey,
just
hey.
like I'm telling
Bring that ass
you,
up here.
right? Like he come in a room and it's just like take your pants off.
I'll be
Absolutely.
there.
like-
No, but they be
No,
liking
I like that one though.
They be liking
I like that one. But don't tell me
Hey.
bring my ass up here. That was just like.
Hey, leave them draws at the door. All right. They be liking that shit. See, he blushing.
She said, "All
Little
right."
dirty still.
But that's different. It's certain things, but like that's not talking to him crazy. The
Of course
talking
not.
But when a girl be dominating in bed, like you ever see a couple and you be like, "Oh, she run that shit."
She wears the pants.
Yeah, that's the one.
my purse.
Hey, charge my phone. You be like, what? The phone is downstairs. Go get it. Like, oh.
That's so out of line.
I be like, yo, but that's what happens. I mean, whatever. I'm going.
You're really just making a lot of assumptions.
That's why he's like, ain't no bitch
Nah,
finna
nah.
dominate
That's
me in the bed
exactly why
because
he
ain't
said
nobody finna be talking me crazy and be sending me for no goddamn phone.
I mean, why do you think men? Okay, think about it like this. Why do you think men feel dominant throughout the relationship most times? It's because usually he's dominant in the bedroom.
You think that's why?
Yeah, because it's a correlation.
I don't know. I'm just
Well,
asking.
in my opinion, it's a correlation. If I'm feeling dominant in the most intimate moments, you think I'm not gonna feel dominant in the regular moments?
I don't know. I feel like the most intimate moments is like when you paying bills. So
That's called dominant. You gotta
Hey,
pay.
if you, I don't know. Like you can't get more intimate than that. You putting a roof over my head, so
But that's what makes me feel like
because dick is everywhere, right? Dick is everywhere,
it's just
but
like
mortgage
a real
mortgage
dominant
payers
man
are not.
in real life.
I'm just
in
saying.
like in your household, a real dominant man.
I am not.
I feel like that's what would make a woman want to be dominant in the bedroom. Like, oh, actually, that's not really dominant. That's submissive.
What?
Wait, yeah. Come back.
Like,
Reboot.
never mind. I'm going back. I'm going back. What I'm thinking is not really what I was finna say. Okay.
But anyway, like I said, dick is everywhere, but mortgage payers are not. So yeah. That is very intimate. That is very
He
intimate.
said, "This is what this is really about."
I'm dropping this dick off. I don't give a fuck what I'm paying. I'm the dominant nigga. All right?
Yeah, in that moment.
No, in this relationship,
Nah.
situation shit.
Erin finna send you for the phone.
I run.
Not really.
Listen, man. Look, man. I control my situations. That's
Not
just how
really.
I have to be. I'm not saying every man is like me. A lot of men think they control their relationship or they control their situation, and they don't.
Just because you dropping dick off, you think you control a relationship?
Nah, it's how I drop this shit off.
Nope.
Signed, sealed, and delivered.
Pay that mortgage. That's when you really dropping some shit off.
I dropped this
You pay
dick
them taxes. That's when you really dropping some shit off.
Hey.
You pay the light bill. That's when you dropping some shit
All right,
off.
we finna drop this off.
You
'cause
pay-
We gotta get to the
Hey.
next one.
Hey, I'm just saying. Let's be real now, because dick is out there for free.
It is for free.
So it's about
FREE.
like I love why. So this is gonna go. I'm gonna tie this in the vibrational play with the mutual masturbation. Right. I enjoy watching a girl please herself on top of me. So if she's riding me and she has a vibrator and she's like, you know what I'm saying, or I got her vibrator, or you know what I'm saying, her vibrator and I'm doing it, or she's using her hands to play with herself while she's doing it, that turns me on. Like I like that. Like that sounds like mature to me. Like you know how to get. I'm not responsible for your orgasm, miss. Like, you know what I'm saying? You are responsible for your orgasm as I'm responsible for mine. My job is to just make sure that, you know, I give you enough time.
Are we going with that? Are men not responsible for a woman's orgasm?
No.
Like,
Hell
I
no.
understand that a woman more likely can make herself orgasm more than a man can. But for men to just go around saying that they're not responsible, like altogether, are we letting that slide?
Yes.
So I think where that comes from is women, we should know ourselves enough to know how to express to the man how to make us orgasm.
Yeah.
Not necessarily like they not a part of it at all. I don't think that's what that means.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm not a part of it. I'm just saying it's not my, like Erin said, like if you don't know your body, there's nothing I can do to make you nut. Well, not nothing, because obviously there's some men that turn women out. But it becomes a real challenge. You know what I'm saying? So like,
You can't direct it. Somehow.
yeah, you can't direct it, or you don't even have directions. Like forget
Right.
being able to direct it a lot. And that's why like when you're 21 or 22, 23, you hear a lot of these girls of a younger age that say, I haven't orgasmed in my life yet. And that's because you don't even know your body. So how could you orgasm? All these men that you're dating, or maybe the man that you're dating, doesn't even know you because you don't even know you. He's trying to figure you out, and you still trying to figure you out. So it's really not on him. It kind of falls on her. Like, as for me, I know certain things, tie it in over here, nipple play. If you touch my nipple, my penis is going down. I don't like that. Don't touch my nipple. Don't play with my nipple. Don't look
So that's
it.
a no for you.
Yeah, but like if I can't, express that, then it might take me longer to actually get there.
Okay, so Alan said, don't be dominant if you don't know what you're doing. I actually think that's a great point. Like, I don't know if you need to.
Shit, but don't be dominant around me. Don't show me you know what you're doing, girl.
Well-
I know what you did.
Oh, wait a minute. So no. Let's dive into that. Is
I
that?
know what you did. I don't want to know what you did.
Let's dive into that.
I don't want to.
See, y'all just be saying shit because
Tell me.
because men be like, oh, you can be dominant, but they want you to be dominant and know what you're doing. But then when you're dominant and you know what you're
Then
doing,
they gonna think you a hoe. And
thank
then
you.
think
Oh,
you're too-
who you been? Who else
you
met
been
you been
fucking?
swallowing?
Who taught you that?
Yeah, too many
Y'all ain't
questions.
right. Y'all can't
Stuttering
win.
and shit like I am right now.
You
Like
can't win with them. You
too
can't
many.
win.
Come on, like what's really?
But
the
it makes
deal?
sense though.
What's really the deal?
It makes a lot of sense. You gotta think about it. As a man, right?
No, but what do you want?
But scratch what I want. I want what's best for me, and sometimes what I want is what's best for me. Okay.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, like you was
Why y'all
outside
think
like
of-
me.
Why
I don't wanna date
is that
me.
what's going through your head right now? And
Why not enjoy the moment?
Because I know what I had to do to get here. So I know what you had to do to get there. And I'm like, well, damn, I looked at you differently. Now I got to kind of treat you like, them.
Okay, so you want to be fucking somebody that don't know how to fuck really.
Yo,
That don't know what they doing for real.
Yes, that is exactly what Rico is saying.
that's not exactly what Rico is saying.
Sounds like
What
it.
Rico is saying is you need to find balance of a little bit of knowledge and a little bit of room
Oh,
for new
boy.
knowledge.